This is a 1964 Mercury Comet Caliente two-door. It's an original V8 car. You can tell because it has 5 lugs. The 6 cylinders had 4 lugs. It's all original, all complete, and it has a good title. I picked this up for $1,500, which is probably $1,000 too much. It is really rusty. When I went to pick it up, I met the owner for the first time. It was listed online by his son. He's 80 some years old and doesn't deal with computers. The guy was hilarious, had a joke for everything. Normally I would have either walked away or lowballed the guy, but I liked him too much and I was in a good mood and bought this anyway. So I'm not going to fix it. It's too rough. It needs too much work. I'm going to try and sell and get my money out, but I might make a few bucks. We'll see. It has a title. Like I said, it's complete, original, all glass, trim, everything, which makes it somewhat rare, so surely someone will be interested in buying this car, at least for parts. It's an interesting car, but I don't think it's valuable enough to put the money into to repair the rust. The rust is the worst. It's always the worst on a car like this. It's been sitting for God knows how long. Let's walk around and see how bad this really is. It's had a custom pinstriping done here. It does have all of its original trim. Some of it, I guess, is missing. You can see it's been sitting a while when it has that on it. Now here's where it gets real rusty. You can see it's had work done before with this Bondo. When I bought this was leaned up against a tractor in a hillside. It went until I loaded it on the trailer. You can see, not the tires, but how low this is. It's from where it mounts, it's rotted through and up into the trunk. The bumper fell off. It was hanging on barely and almost went down the highway. Luckily I saw it hanging off the trailer in the rear view mirror. You can see a lot of the original stuff here. Somebody cared for this car. They probably paid a lot of money for this pinstriping. I don't have a key to the trunk, so I can't get in there, but it's pretty much all rotted. This side looks a little worse. I believe these rockers are galvanized, so they don't rust quite as bad as the rest of the car. Sticker for University of Kentucky expires March 31st, 1985. I don't know how long this car's been sitting. You can see the floors are completely gone. It is complete though. Usually parts go missing. Something was living in here. Original seat. Sun did its damage back here. Floor's gone everywhere. It's been repainted. It looks like it was some sort of maroon. See the original color there. I don't know why it was parked, but it's too bad. I've always liked the Mercury Comets. You don't see them too often. That's stuck. Fixed it. It's the original 260 V8. Someone's been into it though for some reason. Valve cover's off. It's just not worth putting money into trying to get this thing going. But for someone, they might want the drivetrain or the trim or the glass. So, is it going to be worth $1,500? Probably not. Well, it took about 2 months, but I finally sold that Mercury Comet for a small loss. I paid $1,500 for it, and I sold the car for $1,500. It was really rough. The guy that came and bought it had just restored a '63 Mercury Comet. He was really talented. He's going to strip out the motor and put some big stroker motor in and race it. So definitely the guy for the car. Now, there were some issues with this car. I did not notice that somewhere along the line they had titled it as a '63 Mercury Comet, and that created some issues. So I couldn't do anything. A sheriff was going to have to do an inspection on that car, and I didn't have the car anymore. The guy had it, so he had to go do that. And I felt bad. I offered to buy the car back, but he wanted it, so I gave him $100 refund, and he was happy with that. So I paid $1,500 for the car. I paid a little over $52 for fuel to go get it. Wasn't very far. It was $6.50 to transfer the title to my dealer name. Usually it's $5, but because it was out of state, I had to pay a $1.50 inspection fee. Even though I'm authorized to inspect my own cars, I still had to pay that fee. And then $15 for the titles, $15 for the title transfer to the customer. And then I had to collect sales tax. So I lost $173.73. It happens. I knew when I was buying this car that I was wasting money and time. But the gentleman that I bought it from was such a nice guy. He was hilarious. He was in his 80s. He lived in the same place for over 50 years, and his wife had just passed away a couple of weeks before. And he had kind of dragged this thing out. I know that was difficult for him to do, to get it ready for me to pick up. And I just decided just to buy it. You know, I'm not in this business to help people out necessarily, but I made a judgment call in this case. And since he was trying to clear everything out, I just went ahead and bought the car. I knew I was going to lose money on it. I feel fortunate that I found a guy that was willing to pay what I paid for it, even though I had to refund some money just for his trouble. But that's just how it goes sometimes. They're not all winners, but a $173 loss is not bad. I'd rather not have lost anything, but you know, that's how it goes. So hopefully we'll try not to make this a trend of losing money, and I guess we'll find something else now.